Hey my Squidlings, it's Katie here and welcome back to another review and demo video. Today we're going to be taking a look at these FriXion color sticks pens. There are 5 in this pack, but I do believe they come in 10 different colors. The colors I have here are green, blue, purple, magenta, and orange. And these are really cool. I'm super excited. So I want to go ahead and be transparent with you guys. I reached out to the Pilot company and they actually sent me a set of these, which was super generous. Thank you so much. So these are really cool because if you change your mind, you can erase your mistakes even though they're pen. They deliver vivid, smooth writing. You can write, erase, and rewrite repeatedly without damaging documents. So as long as you don't dent the paper, you'll never know it was written there before. They're thermosensitive gel ink, so basically when it gets hot, it disappears. And from what I understand, you might be able to put these in the freezer and get the ink to come back. I'm not 100% on that though. I will test that out for you guys though. So yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and open these. So here they are out of the packaging. Now we're going to take a look at the orange one because it's my favorite. And it's got this little nub on the side to keep it from rolling. So once it hits that little nub, it stops. The barrel of the pen kind of shows what color it is. And then on top here, there's like a little piece of, I'm not sure what it is. It's hard, kind of like rubber, but not quite. And then here is the pen itself. Alright, so now I'm going to test these colors out. So we've got the orange. Then we've got magenta. Purple. Blue. And lastly, we've got green. So here are all of the colors. I think they're really pretty. My favorite is orange, of course. So now we're actually going to test out how the erasing goes. I'm going to let this pen dry a little bit more, then we're going to erase. So I don't think it matters which pen you use to erase, but basically these, in theory, are supposed to disappear with heat, so that's why they're called FriXion pens. And yeah, so you can't see it anymore. I think that's really cool. Actually, I'm going to erase just straight down the middle because I think that would be fun. So yeah, erasable pen. How cool is that? You can also take a hair dryer, from what I understand, and get this hot. Basically, heat is what does it. But if you don't want to write on official documents with these pens, so they're just kind of like, I'm going to be using them for sketching, but they're also for things like just playing around and stuff like that. So these are really cool, but don't use them on anything that you need that pen to stay on there. Now, I'm going to pop these back into the freezer, or back, I haven't put them in the freezer yet. I'm going to pop these in the freezer, and I'm going to see if it comes back or not. So, I'll be right back. So, as far as the pen coming back with it being put into the freezer, it actually did a little bit. It wasn't as vibrant as the actual pen itself, but it did come back a little bit. So, if you get them really cold, the ink will come back. And if you get them really hot, the ink goes away, which I honestly think that's really cool. So these actually come in highlighters, ballpoint, and the color stick ballpoints. So they have different options, which I think is nice. There are 10 colors in the whole range of the color sticks. I think the highlighters have their own set of colors, and same with the ballpoint pens. Again, they are erasable, but one thing I do want to mention is that they do kind of leave a slight mark. It's not really noticeable, but it is I don't know how to explain it. Like, I could tell if I was looking for it, but if I had looked at someone else's art who had done it, I probably wouldn't look for it, if that makes any sense, and I wouldn't know. So it's not really obvious, but it does leave super duper slight marks. It is gel ink, and they are thermosensitive, of course. One thing I think is cool is it's great for worry-free writing or sketching. So if like you have a pen and you just want to sketch, these would be great to just like stuff in your purse or your pocket or pencil bag or whatever, and just sketch with them or write with them. So even if you're writing in pen, you don't have to worry about making any mistakes. And then, of course, you can use the hair dryer. I am going to be using that technique in this illustration. I think it's really fun to just kind of watch it disappear, and I get a big kick out of it. So you guys get to see that. And I think they're really fun to use. It's nice to be able to sketch in pen and not have to worry about it, because I don't know about you guys, but I get super anxious whenever I sketch in any kind of pen, because I don't know, it's not that much different from sketching in pencil, but it feels like you can make a mistake at any second, and it'll ruin the whole drawing. So it's nice that these are erasable, so you don't have to worry about that. And the ink is really vivid. I think they're really pretty. All of these colors are super gorgeous, and I would highly recommend any of them. Of course, if you would like to purchase any of these, I will leave a link down in the description below to where you can go check them out. And I will also have a link to the Pilot website in the description as well. So this picture was really inspired by the weather outside. It's not super cold, but it still is hot chocolate weather, at least for me, and I thought it would be really fun just to draw a little bit of a winter scene, because I actually haven't done too many of those this year. I planned on it, and it just didn't really end up happening. I did a couple, but I didn't do as many as I wanted to, so I decided to just kind of sketch something a little winter feeling. So we're just about to my favorite part of the whole video, and that is using the hair dryer. This is super fun, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to thumbs it up. Also, don't forget to leave a comment down below and let me know what you thought of these pins. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Twitter. My links are down in the description below, as well as a link to my art store where you can buy originals and prints. And until next time, guys, toodaloo!